In this video tutorial, I'll be showing you all of the options underneath the General Settings tab for Social Karma plugin. All of these options will be available for every version of the plugin, so let's get started. The first option, Enable Social Karma, is pretty straightforward. You have three settings underneath here: Enable and Show on Homepage, Enable and Do Not Show on Homepage, and Disable. And like the options say, this toggles not only the plugin, whether it shows up or not, it also toggles whether it shows up on the home page. So let's take a look. Currently we have Enable and Show on Home Page. Remember to always save before you make changes. If we refresh at the root domain, we'll see that the pop-up comes up. When we change it to Enable and Do Not Show on Home Page, save our changes, we notice it does not come up. But if we are to go to a post, it does come up. The next two settings tie in with each other, and they are Exclude or Include in Selected Pages and Selected Pages. Determining which one you need is simple as just reading the options. Only Show on Selected Pages, which you determine the pages down here, or Show on all pages but the selected pages, which you determine the pages down here. So let's take a look at only Show on Selected Pages. If we have nothing set here and we save, we notice when we refresh at a post, we won't see anything. But because of our option here, Enable and Show on Home Page, we will still see it on the home page. In order to have selected pages, you have to have a post or page ID. And I'm going to show you how to get that. What you need to do is go to a post or page here and select which post or page you'd like to edit. Up in the status bar, you'll see all this gibberish, but what you want to look for is post equals, and the number after that is your post or page ID. In this case, for Hello World, it's 1. So let's go back. We have only Show on Selected Pages, and we want it to only show on Hello World, which is post ID 1. Save changes. And when we go to Hello World, we notice it comes up. Now if we were to go back and say Show on all pages but selected pages, save, and refresh, we'll notice it does not come up. So let's set our settings back. Show on home page, show on all pages except for selected pages, and nothing here. Next two options you should already know, and that is pop-up title and pop-up message. So let's go take a look at them for a refresher. Here's your title, here's your message, and in each box you could include HTML, so that means you could have videos, images, pop-up boxes, well, not another pop-up box inside that, but opt-in boxes. So really anything you could code in there, you could stick it in there, in this box. Next feature is the Show Close button. Currently it's enabled, and the close button is the X right here. The user is able to click on it and make the pop-up go away before the countdown's done. If we were to turn this off, we see the X is no longer up at the top. A neat feature that I use Social Karma plugin for is to make premium content where the user has to like or share my page in order to gain access to the content. If you wanted to do that, the next two options, Advanced Close Features and Countdown Length, you would disable Advanced Close Features, which let's take a look at what they are first before we disable it. The Advanced Close Features lets you click outside of the pop-up box or hit escape to make it go away, like so. And the countdown, if you did not catch that, is down here, however many seconds. So in order to make a pop-up where users are forced to like your content, you disable advanced close features, show close button, no, and you set your countdown length to 0. When I save changes and I go back, you notice I cannot click outside, you can't hit escape, you can't wait for the countdown to go down, you can't hit an X, you have to like the content before going ahead. So that's a pretty neat thing. Don't suggest you put on all the pages, I think people get kind of mad. But if you have a special product launch, that's a neat way to get people interacting with you and giving them good content. So let's set everything back. Show close button, yes. Advanced close features enable, and set the countdown length back to 10. Next feature, the wait timer, tells Social Karma how long it should wait before it shows the pop-up again. So currently, if the user likes the action with 0 in, it will not show up again. If we were to enter 1 and save changes, when we refresh, we get the pop-up window, and if we close and try to refresh again, it will not show again. It'll wait a minute before showing the pop-up again. And this is good so the user doesn't say, oh man, I come to your site and there's all these pop-ups. You can make a big delay. You can make it an hour if you wanted to. So the user doesn't feel like you're bombarding them, trying to force them on every single page to like. But every now and then it pops up. And I think people really like that. It's a neat feature. So let's set this back to 0 and save. The pop-up delay I normally use in combo with the forced like. It delays how long Social Karma takes to actually pop up, cover the screen, and take over. This is good if I wanted to add a page where I have an article, and they start scrolling, reading the article, they like it, and it comes up and says, if you'd like to read more about the article, go ahead and like my content. So let's take a look at this delay feature. If I was to set it to 5, it would be a 5-second delay before Social Karma shows up. Refresh. And there we go. We had the delay come in and Social Karma came up. So those are all the settings underneath the General Settings tab. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me and I'll help you out one-on-one.